Greetings everyone and welcome back to Expeditions of Vikings. In the last episode, we won the duel. Well, I say we. I guess it was a we, really. It wasn't an I. Nefja fought on my behalf, defending my honor and soundly defeating Eslifir for the right to rule the clan. As a result, Eslifir pledged his service to us and we accepted. Now, all that remains is to deal with the rather sorry situation with the farmer whose sons attacked us. I believe his name was Erlinger. Okay, so back to the mainland we go. The short boat ride back is as uneventful as the trip out. Holmgang Island is clearly visible from the shore outside Skiren. You return victorious. Nefja secures her shield on her back. I'm glad that's dealt with. What's next? Eslifir. We'll have to do something about Erlinger as long as he lives, his family poses a threat. Yeah, I feel that's something we should do right away. We'll head there immediately. Now we can explore and actually leave the island. But let's just double check what we've got. Cleaning house. The sons of Erlinger attacked your feast. His family poses a serious threat to your rule. Travel to their farm. Very well. Now we can exit out at these points along the map. There's a couple of other points of interest just noted around the place. I'm sure we could go and chat with people if we so chose. How long until Kveldver is done, I wonder? What is he doing? Something awesome, I no doubt. We can go into other people's houses if we particularly want to, but I'm happy to just move on to our next destination. You have to click on these markers, so it's kind of like Baldur's Gate, really. Now, this is the world map, or at least the world map as far as we're aware of it, and I really like this part. You'll spend a decent amount of time here. It's kind of like the geoscape in XCOM. You'll do a lot of moving around. The campsites are where you can go and camp, and that is a really cool little section of the game. I quite like it. It's more managerial than, you know, close in. Occasionally you'll get fought, and then you'll go into the combat map, but I quite like those. But our destination this time is Erlinger's farm. So let's see. Let's go ahead and just head straight down there. But first, before we go, we've got some skill points that we need to spend, and I plan to spend it. Hemp string. Can I use this? What is it? 3 of 7. It may not be an elegant weapon, but the stone to the face, high speed will get the job done. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's see. Does anyone need... You've got a bow. You know... let's get rid of that, and you can have the hemp string instead. It's not great. It really isn't. But we'll move that over there for now. Next, skills. We've got a couple of points to spend. Okay, so in total, the skill points that I have allocated, I have purchased 1 point in knife for Aavak, so he's not completely useless when he has to switch. I've also put a point into Galder, which allows me to do various battle cries to inspire the rest of my allies, which I'm very, very happy with. And that was pretty much it for Aavak. Ketil got walk your shots. And that was it. We're leaving Ketil quite a lot of points because I'm not sure how I want to specialize him just yet. And Nefja, I increased her spear skill up to rank 3, which means that she now does 10 points more damage with the spear and has gained a new ability, which allows her to smack an opponent for 50% damage with the possibility of making them concussed and take a step back without invoking an attack of opportunity, which is really good. And unfortunately, we don't have enough skill points yet for Eslifir to really improve. So with all of that done, we're going to head out to the farm. There we go. Now, it took us a little while to get over there. Everyone's morale is indifferent to me right now. My actions, like everyone's got like a personality trait, and my actions will either make them pleased or make them displeased, and that will change their overall morale with me across time. And the higher the morale, as you might expect, the better they will perform in various ways, and the opposite is true as well. You stop your horses on the outskirts of Erlinger's homestead. Smoke raises lazily from the roof of the largest building. Thralls are going about their business in the fields. So far, it looks like nobody has noticed your arrival. Ketil takes a deep breath. Here we are. I do hope this pans out better than I expect. Nefja surveys the scene with a thoughtful expression. There are more thralls here than I remembered. They're poorly armed, but they'll defend their master if it comes to that. A surprise attack would give us a strong advantage. We might circle around the back and set fire to the house. A sound plan, but I would hate to bring such a death to Erlinger. He may be a bitter old bastard, but he deserves a chance to die with honour. I'm with Nefja on this. We're not going to do the same thing his sons were going to do to us. We'll let him know we're here. He gets a chance to defend himself. Smoke him out right into our ambush. I like it. I don't want to kill any of these people. Let's see if there's another way out. No, we're going to say he's going to get a chance to defend himself. I'm not committed to killing him by far, but whatever happens, I want him to see it coming. Good. An honest fight will send a stronger signal. We're more than a match for that stubborn old goat anyway, even with all of his thralls. And with that, we're just going to head straight in. We could probably interact with the thralls. Oh, there we are. Erlinger, the Thane is here. He brought his Huskarls. An old man stands in front of his farmhouse. You know him, but not well. His family is always stuck to the outskirts, never happy to call your father their Thane. In his youth, he built this house by himself. Now he is grey of hair and his skin is lined with wrinkles, yet he still stands proud as the patriarch of his homestead. He begins to speak and immediately breaks into a fit of deep, throaty coughs. When he recovers, his voice is rasp, with an undertone of fear. My sons were fools to attack you, and cowards to do so during the feast. Thank you for allowing my line to continue. Your sons violated the peace of Bjorn's funeral. They may have been drunk, but you turned them against us and riled them up. These two options will immediately begin a fight. Your family are traitors to the clan. This one, I cannot suffer your presence after this. Or finesse, medium. Attempt to kill him with a surprise attack, starting a fight. It's interesting that you have these options. But no, we're going to do a bit of talking first. We're going to feel the situation out. Your sons violated the peace of Bjorn's funeral. They may have been drunk, but you turned them against us and riled them up. No, it was an act of youthful foolishness, that's all. You have nothing more to fear from our family, I swear it. Let's leave here. Horse shit. If you swear so, I will spare you. No, I don't think we can. Everything that we've been told up to now implies that he's just bitter and there's a poison in that bitterness that is just going to fester. The wound will not heal if we leave it. But I'm not committed to killing him. You and your family are traitors to the clan. I have come to kill you and your last son. The women will be exiled. Whether they raise the blade against us or not, everyone here is a traitor to the clan. No member of your family will leave this place alive. No. Hopefully that's the very last option. I cannot suffer your presence after this. You are hereby exiled from the clan. Leave by dawn tomorrow, or you will be executed. You cast me out of my own house. I built this farm myself, with my own 2 hands. Nephew, don't reject this judgment, you fool. Don't you see that this is a mercy in light of what you've done? He spits. And who will take ownership of my farm? You, nephew? I would rather die than see this farm wither in someone else's hands. Now, I can use diplomacy too, or a pretty hard sense. Calm yourself, Erlinger. Don't try to pretend you haven't gotten yourself into this mess. The women of your homestead may stay and tend the farm. Only the men must leave. I assure you the alternative is much worse for everyone. Now, we'll go with this one. We paid a lot of points to be able to unlock Diplomacy 2 options, so, sure. Yeah. It looks like a man lost at sea. A sacrifice, then. I give up everything I've built so my wife and daughter may live. I accept. I'll leave. I have family in the east. Perhaps... Well, no matter. Please, Aavak. Take good care of my family. They had no part in this. They will be loyal to you and the farm will prosper under their control. Just keep them safe. He staggers back to the house and into his wife's arms. She is crying. Whether with sorrow or relief, you can't tell. The thralls who were gathered around you go back to their work. There we are. There we are. It's exile from the clan. Cleaned houses updated. We also got some skill points, which is very nice. He's been exiled. Time to return to the village. Okay, well, before we do that, skill points. Well, I mean, I could upgrade a few things, but no. There's nothing particular that I want to upgrade with only 7 points. However, you, with your 13 points to spend, let's have a quick glance. I could increase your hunting. It's tempting. It's really tempting. I'll be honest with you on that one. It's super duper tempting. But as an archer, you tend to be at the back. But will you ever really be eight tiles away? I'm not sure about that one. I'll be honest with you. I'm not entirely certain about that one. Let's see. We could go with Keen Eye. Grants 50% armor piercing for all attacks. Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. That'll be a pretty nice one. You've really not got enough to upgrade on anything that I particularly want you to have. However, I would quite like to be able to force people to come and fight you. Forces the target to move their full movement towards the user. This would be a good thing to do. I could pull other people away. I wonder if that would prompt attacks of opportunity. Like, if, for example, if you had if an enemy was attacking Nefia, and so was in her zone of control, and you forced them to move to you, would that force them to endure an attack of opportunity? I like it. We'll for science this, I think. But with that problem was actually resolved quite nicely. 3 days later. You wake in the early morning to the sound of running feet and panicked shouting. Someone pounds on the door so rapidly and so furiously you can hear the hinges creak. Aavak, Rurik, Estridit, are you in there? We're under attack. It's raiders from the sea. Your brother and your mother are scrambling out of their beds, rubbing the sleep from their eyes and shaking the confusion from their heads. Don your weapons and armor. You grab the most essential equipment and throw on your clothes. Outside, a fire roars to life and the sound of steel clashing against steel reaches you from the direction of the coasts. Okay. Why am I walking? This is a time for running, not walking. Rurik, I'll keep Mother safe. Please, take care of yourself out there. And Mother? Go find Ketil and Nefia. We'll bar the door until it's safe. Very well. Ketil almost runs straight into you as you step outside. He has a wild look in his eyes. You're awake. You bet your ass I'm awake. Where are the others? Thank you for your contribution, Ketil. What's going on? Calm down. What's happening? Where are the others? No. We'll be the level head of the leader in this. Northern men are attacking us from both north and south. Nefia's holding the bridge as Leifir went to reinforce the north entrance. Were the beacons not lit? A grim look of realization comes over him. No, they weren't. Let's send these Biku Sonar back where they came from. Yes. Yes, that's what I want to do. Lead the way! Okay, so the only bridge is down here, and we're going to go and get Nefia first. As Leifir is a very strong combatant. Also, he's got a shield, so I trust him to be able to hold the line a little bit longer. Hello? Where's Nefia? Oh, there she is. Oh, straight into battle. Very well. Ensure that no enemies reach the highlighted area. Oh, okay. Well, drat. There are a lot of them. Oh my lord, this is going to be nasty. Quite a few mainline combatants there. We've got a couple of people with us, actually. A couple of bowmen taking cover. Don't like this at all. Ooh, nasty. Nasty hit there. We have no one who can heal. Unless, let me double check. We have Kveldfur, Kveldulfur is with us, so our smith. You got some pretty nice options. I'm not too surprised about that. And we've also got a, oh thank goodness, a healer. Okay, also poison attacks. Very okay. You're also a bowwoman. Fantastic. This is going to be great. Alright. Well, what kind of weapon have you got? Let's see. You've got your fists, and you've got, by the looks of it, an axe and a knife. Okay, fair enough. You've got cleave. Make a melee attack that is always blocked, but any damage not absorbed by the shield is dealt to the target's hit points. Oh, okay. Shield hook. Pull the opponent's shield away, making them exposed. Cannot block. And hook and slash, full action. An overhead attack with the offhand weapon that is always blocked, immediately followed by an unblockable attack with the main hand weapon. Oh, that's very nice. Anticipate, opening. The attack action is spent on this. The next attack will always be a critical. Okay. And then charge attack makes the melee attack with +5 damage for every hex you move before engaging. Very nice indeed. Okay, well, this is not a great situation. Which of you is the better in terms of combat? You've got an accuracy of 120, Catil, and I have an accuracy of 113. Which of us two have the better options? I would say that actually we're both more or less the same in this. However, you can't quite get there, unfortunately. I would like you over here from where you can shoot. I'm going to move here first. Let's get down there. Now, my healer, I noticed, had poison. Can I get you? Yes, I can. I can move up and I can give you some poison. There we are. You've now got a poisoned effect. At this point, I'm going to have her move back. She's used up her turn to give you poisoning. Now, I can use this for spotting, which would be super useful. And it is a free action. So, given how many people are clustered around this point down here, it makes a lot of sense for me to drop this right there. I'm going to get good accuracy on this then. There we are. All spotted. And I can go for an attack action. I would cripple. I would prevent you from moving forward. Is that actually... Oh, makes a ranged attack. Yeah. Okay. Who do I want to go for? I could prevent you from... Actually, I want you to advance. That's the thing, though. I don't particularly want you to not advance. So, I think I'm just going to go for a straight-up regular attack. My accuracy is 45% chance on those long shots there. Only 55 there, but... Yeah, sure, go for it. If we can get a poison attack... Oh, bad luck. Now, harried means there's no damage reduction, which is useful in the long run, but right now not so. I could go for a quick shot, or I could use Tyr's Favor. I'm going to increase everyone's damage reduction whilst moving over here. Let's get up there. Tyr's Favor. There we are. And that's my action done. I can't get into position. Ultimately, what I would like to do is move my 2 archers behind this cover because they can just kind of stand up. It's half cover. And have my healer nearby so that I can keep applying poison. Also shooting. Now, as for you... Let's get you down there. I could, since I can't easily get all the way, I'm going to anticipate opening. So the next attack is going to be particularly nasty. You could get him from there quite easily for a regular attack. Or I can attack from 3 tiles away and do it from there for less damage. Still worth it in my books. I want to be a little bit further away from them so they've got a higher... Oh, wow, that was excellent. Critical. Higher difficulty shots against me. Actually, I could have just done that and walked back. Damn, I didn't think of that at all. Okay. How are you going to respond? Not going for the boat. I'm assuming that's cover. Now, if they move... Ah, there we are. No? Activated interrupt. Okay, they've got interrupt. It's basically... They are waiting for me to get closer or for them to have a better shot. Interrupt is effectively going into a sentry mode. You'll make an attack if the opponent comes within a certain range of you or if your chance to hit goes over a certain point. Now, you've done some decent damage and you've still got a couple of people down there. Gives all allies 1 more hex of movement for that turn, even if they've spent all their actions. No, not right now. First, how badly wounded are you? You're actually reasonably wounded. Can you get past? Yes, you can. Good. Move in and kill. Perfect. That was amazing. I like it. I could have Nephew pull back. Force them to come to us. We only have to defend this area. And this bridge is a brilliant place to defend from. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go that route. I want Nephew well back so that she can be healed. Healer, I want you out here right now. Up there will do. Oh no, she slipped on ice. Well, that is rubbish. That has ruined my plans. Okay, well you've got your poison effect for a little bit longer. He's still spotted down there. And you've gained a little bit of a better chance to hit because of your walk shots. Go for it. Oh, bad luck. Very bad luck. Well, this has completely thrown out my plan. Still, let's move in. I could give her some more move actions, but there's not much I can do right now. Is there anywhere around here I can get cover from? Well, I could if I moved way back, but that's not what I want to do. I just kind of want to get back enough that she's not likely to be attacked. Okay, well, I've still got an attack action. I could cripple. Also, I could drop this down there, forcing them out of their cover. With a ranging shot, it removes the bonus of their cover because they're spotted. Right. Could go for interrupt. Not too inclined to do so. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's try and take out their archers because they're the bigger threat for me right now. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Okay. See how they respond. Interrupting. You've got cover apparently. And you missed. Good. You did not. Bad. But you are moving in. But you've moved into one of the ranging arrows, so you're now spotted. As is that one, in fact. Right, you're the healer. Okay. And another interrupt. Very well. Okay, unfortunately, your venom has run out. That is a bit annoying, but okay. I could go for quick shot, but I don't think I will. Not here. Let's just go for a regular attack, I think. See if we can take out their healer. Very nice. Resisted harried, though, which is a little bit annoying. Let's see. You could go for them as well. 53% chance to hit, and it would kill. Yeah, go for it. Very nice. Healer down. So that's 2 of them gone. Right. I would like Nephew healed if I could. Let me just see. How does this work? Does it completely restore? Portion of the target's hit points. Based on the rank of the skill. Well, what rank is your skill? You've got healing. Healing what? I can't quite tell. No, it doesn't tell me what your rank in healing is, unfortunately. Okay, well, I would like you to heal at any rate. So go up there. You have to heal. Okay, 50 points. That's actually not bad. Not bad at all. Unfortunately, we have to wait until the movement is done. Sure, let's pull back a bit. Force them to have to come to us. There's a point where there's just no point in them taking the shots because we'll be so far back. We need to guard this area. We cannot allow them to be here. In fact, if I was going to do that, I should have stopped there, really. That was a bit silly of me. Oh well. Well, since I'm all the way back here anyway, I might as well fall right back. Ooh, entangled, really? Oh, okay, very nice. As for you, I think... Is there any... No, this is the end of the map. Okay. Well, you don't have the ability to prepare your attacks. I'll just have you stand there for now. Now it looks like they're being forced to approach. There we go. We want to fight them on our own terms. Let them filter onto the bridge, where we can easily take them out with our archers. Okay, you've still got a good sight on her. Actually, probably not. Okay. Now, do you still have Favour of Tyr? You do not, which is a bit of a pain. Now, poison, I've got unlimited charges, it seems. Now then, how close are you? You're close enough to have an 88% chance to kill. I could go for that. Oh, Tyr's Favour only lasts for one charge. Very well. So it'll allow me 2 shots, but there aren't enough people that I want to get 2 shots on. So let's just try and do a lot of damage here. There we go. Harried, so there's no damage reduction anymore. And follow that up with... you could go for a shot down there, given that they're by your ranging arrow. It's a 95% chance on this one, though. Sure, let's go for a quick attack. There we are. And you can follow that up with another at 70%. Possibly take them out. 15% down there. There's no point. Sure, okay. Very nice, Kettle. Very nice indeed. I approve. Okay. Alright, well, to get out of that tangling, I've got to move forward and use up a load of my turn. We'll anticipate opening here. Nefia, I'm going to pull you back a little bit. You can just stand. Actually, you've got a sling, don't you? Super low chance of doing anything, but you may as well. I need to get everyone ranged options. You actually harried them. Well done, you. I approve. I really deeply approve. Can you get a shot there? 38% chance. I could drop a ranging arrow down there. Now, we only have one of those, so you want to kind of spot them out. But I don't know if the ranging arrows affect everyone. Like, if you'd get the bonus against this guy, no chance there. 28% chance there, 48 there. It's hard to tell. Let's go for the shot. Missed. Never mind. It was a good effort. Okay, you're still spotted. Harried. Too much of a problem, but you're approaching now. Ooh, that's a bit of a nasty shot there. Okay, we're up. Now, I would like my healer to actually apply poison. Let's go ahead and get my weapons venomous. At this stage, no. Can't hit you because of cover. Cover there as well. 78% chance against you, though. Sure. There we are. Now, poisoned, as with many games, it'll just tick down over time. But with you, I want you to start going for the long distance attacks for now. Bad luck. Now, you can not actually get close enough to attack. That is a bit of a shame. I want Nefia. Nefia, can you make that hit? No. Drat, if I'd realised that, I would have used maneuvering as my attack action. Oh, okay, let's just get you down there as close as we can. In fact, get into close range. That may cause them to be unable to shoot over him. And as for you, move down there and anticipate opening again. Though it did say the next attack. So actually, we don't need to. Never mind. I'll just move all the way in. I want my healer to start following the group at this point to apply those very, very important heals. Set the turn there. Okay, bringing up the sling. Missed, but you've given damage reduction on that one. That's unfortunate. We really need to get in there and actually start attacking those archers directly. Use tactical move to be able to pull out of that without having to incur an attack of opportunity. But still got hit with the poison. Now, my attack What can I hit? 38% chance on both of them. Yeah, go for this one. Bad luck, unfortunately. That will run out fairly quickly. I could go for an attack there. You could easily take it out. How close can my healer get? Not close enough. That is a shame. 68% chance, 68% chance. Can I envenom my own weapons? It would take my whole attack action though. No, just go for an attack for now. Very nice. Now, Nefia, you can easily take this one out, but I would like you to be the one to do it, since you'll gain your advantage. There we are, critical. And Nefia can charge forward and hopefully draw their attacks. You can't quite reach it. Well, actually, no. Oh, it's because you got the wrong weapon up. There we go. We should be able to make an attack from there. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. And we'll see if Kettle can finish them off. Got only a 45% chance there. Worth it, though. Oh, drat. Should have probably gone for that shot first in order to harry them. Oh dear, you may be in a bit of trouble. Quite a lot of damage coming your way, thank goodness. Okay, you're just a melee, so you're going to have to go through Nefia in order to get close. Eesh. Never mind, we've got a heal coming. Don't you worry. Right, let's take them out. 58% chance. Actually, Kettle, can you do it? Because if you can, then I can use movement. There we go. That's what we needed. Right. Medicus. Desperately need the healing here. There we are. Now, Nefia. Can you give them concussion? Is it a tile behind there? I think there is, so sure. Can you not concuss them? Let me see that. View. Oh. Attack an adjacent target for 50% damage, making them concussed. Can I not? Not enough space. Oh, they probably can't move back. Right, okay, that's fine. Okay then, well, time to deal out some damage then. And we'll have our smith join in and wipe them out. There we go. Very nice. Only 2 left and they should go down fairly quickly. Oh, of course, it doesn't move them back a space. It moves her back a space, of course. I remember. The archers, I believe Kettle has an ability to kick someone back a space, which I was getting confused with. Ooh, that's very nasty. Okay, we need some frankly ridiculously well-aimed shots over there in order to take these guys out. Go for it. 35% chance. Make it so. Wow, Kettle, you're amazing. No wonder you're a hunter. That was perfect. You're in cover, so can't do anything. So as a result, let's pop maneuvering. And then start making my way out there to help as well. Healer can, in fact, get down there and heal, but let's get Nefia over there to attack instead. There we go. Alright, healer, your last heal, please. Make sure no one goes down here. Don't think that's possible at this point. But you never can be too certain. There we go. I think this will be the end of this combat. Perfect. And victory is ours. I'm not sure if only one needs to get there or if all the living ones need to get there. But I don't want to find out. Okay, that was absolutely wonderful. Well done, everyone. The last of the Norwegians hits the mud, and you allow yourself a pause for a moment to take stock of the outcome. Nefia wipes some blood off her blade. I'm glad you got here so soon. These raiders know how to fight. You turn back towards the village to see Lottia running towards you out of the smoke that now engulfs the entire area. You're still alive! The others are still holding off the attack on the northern gate. If you hurry, you might be able to rout the raiders there. Okay, well, we know what we're doing in the next episode, but at this point, we really do need to wrap this one up. We don't have time for looting, so with that, we're going to have to say goodbyes. But I do hope you enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. As ever, remember to like if you liked and sub if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. The smith can stay there and loot the bodies.